I'm literally gonna give you guys all the steps that I go through during my wash days. I don't know if that makes sense. That's what I do, and you guys wanted to know what I do, so I'm just giving you the tea. Hey guys, I hope you're all doing well on this fine day. Can I tell you about how excited I am to film this video, by the way? I just love talking about hair care, learning about it, teaching other people about it, you know, all of that. So ever since I've started posting on my YouTube channel, I've been getting a lot of questions about my hair and how I keep it so healthy. You know, this is my hair. It looks a little bit dry right now, and frizzy, but you know, we've come a long way. It looks significantly shorter now because I had to cut off the ends last week because, you know, I had my hair dyed a few years back, and so I'm trying to get rid of all of that. But yeah, the shrinkage is heartbreaking. I just want to say that my hair hasn't always been this healthy. I didn't even know it was curly until like 2 to 3 years ago, and that's probably because I never knew how to take care of it, like at all. Also, I would always use heat on it, straighten it, curl it, dye it, bleach it, you know, you name it. After doing a whole lot of research and, you know, testing out methods and products on my hair, I can safely say that this is the healthiest that my hair has ever been. I have like 3A to 3B type curls, so, you know, curly, but not extremely curly. I feel like I need to say this at the beginning of the video, but I'm definitely not a hair care expert or hair expert, whatever they're called. I'm just sharing with you guys my experience and what I've done, and of course you're welcome to use any of the stuff that I talk about in this video and see how it works for you. With that being said, today's video is in collaboration with Kiziah HairCare. They were kind enough to send me some of their products to test out, and let me tell you, I fell in love, but I'll talk more about that later. Anyway, I'm gonna keep this intro short. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and if you do, please subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumbs up because that helps me out a lot. So I'm splitting this video into pre-wash, wash day, and post-wash, or, you know, like days that aren't wash days, because, you know, that makes things a little bit more organized, because I have so much to say, and if I'm not organized, I'm just gonna start blurting things out. So we're gonna start off with pre-wash. Step 1, or first tip, or whatever. Don't brush dry curls. Now, this might seem like common sense to a lot of you guys, but personally, I wasn't aware of this when I first started restoring my curls or trying to restore my curls. I just didn't know about this. So curly hair is significantly more brittle and fragile compared to straight hair or wavy hair, which means that you need to treat it a lot more gently to make sure that you keep its integrity. Brushing dry curls is likely to ruin your curl pattern in the long run, and not only that, but you're definitely causing a ton of breakage, and we don't want that. Like I said, curly hair is very brittle, so you want to make sure to avoid any sort of irritation because that could damage it. So the second thing I want to talk about is scalp massages, and I personally usually forget to give myself scalp massages, but when I do, the results are, or like when I do actually give myself scalp massages, the results are actually insane. So what scalp massages do is that they promote blood circulation and blood flow to your scalp, and as a result they help reduce hair loss. And personally, I go through a lot of hair loss, so I think I should probably work on giving myself more scalp massages, and if you go through the same thing, you might want to try that out as well. Something else that comes with an increase of blood flow to your scalp is hair growth, and I can attest to that because when I was trying to grow out my hair, I would always give myself scalp massages, and let me tell you, the hair growth was so quick compared to usual, and it's like, wow, I don't know why I ever stopped doing that. Now that my hair is short, I should probably start doing that again. But yeah, like I said, scalp massages are really important for blood flow, and what blood flow helps with is preventing hair loss and, you know, promoting hair growth. So the third thing that I wanted to talk about in regards to things that you would do before your wash days is deep conditioning your curls. And this is a vital step for people that have curly hair, because deep conditioning is really important for, you know, keeping the integrity of your curls by keeping them moisturized and shiny and, you know, maintaining that shape, that curly shape. I personally didn't know the importance of deep conditioning or even how to deep condition at all until like a couple months ago, but it's really simple. Basically, what you want to do is apply an ample amount of conditioner onto like wet hair, but not super wet hair, just like pretty wet hair, so that the conditioner doesn't slide off, and you just want to keep it there for a few hours before you wash it off or rinse it off, and that helps with the moisture. And I heard that applying heat, not straightening, of course, but applying heat, I think you could use like one of those things. I don't know what they're called, honestly, like the seats that you sit like underneath that one thing that looks like a bowl. That I don't have that, but like maybe a blow dryer or something that actually helps with penetration of the conditioner into your hair. You can do it weekly or every 2 weeks, but don't do it every day because like that's a little bit too much. So now I'm gonna move on to wash days, and I'm literally gonna give you guys all the steps that I go through during my wash days. I want to start off by saying that I wash my hair once every 1 to 2 weeks because my hair doesn't get that greasy, but you could train your hair to not get greasy as often, if you get what I mean. I don't know if that makes sense, but basically if you wash your hair a lot, it gets really greasy. And your hair starts to get used to getting washed like every other day or something, and that's why if you leave it for like 3 days, your hair gets greasy. So you want to gradually train your hair to not get as greasy as quickly. But generally speaking, curly hair doesn't really get that greasy, so you don't need to wash it as often as someone that doesn't have curly hair. So first step is shampoo, and it's really important to make sure that the shampoo that you use is sulfate free and paraben free, because you don't want to strip your hair of those natural oils that are essential to keep it moisturized. And like I said, curly hair is generally drier than straight hair or wavy hair, so you want to just keep the moisture as much as you can. Personally, I use the Shea Moisture line, like the Shea Moisture shampoo, conditioner, and curling cream for like my wash days, but you know, that's because I know that all their products are curly hair friendly and they smell amazing. So, and they're very affordable for like curly hair products, because usually curly hair products are really like expensive. So if you want an affordable shampoo conditioner combo, you might want to go with Shea Moisture, but I've noticed that it works for me. Sometimes not all products work for everyone, so you might want to test it out. If you don't like it, then cool, there's like other options, but you know, I love that one. And while you lather the shampoo into your scalp, you might want to give yourself a scalp massage, you get what I mean? You want to promote that blood circulation like we said. So after I rinse my shampoo out, I use a hair mask, and I use a moisturizing hair mask that I got, I think it's a Maui one. I don't remember the exact name, but I will link it down below. I kind of like spread it, like rake it through my hair, like in the scalp area and like all throughout my hair. And then I use a Denman brush to brush out the tangles and everything, because like I said, it's important not to brush your hair while it's dry. You brush it in the shower. So I tend to brush my hair after I put the mask in. So I've noticed a huge difference after using that moisturizing mask, or like any moisturizing mask, I'm pretty sure does the same thing, but I've noticed a huge difference after, you know, giving my hair that extra bit of moisture in the shower, because moisturized curls are happy curls because they're just generally healthier. I leave on the mask for a few minutes just to let the steam, you know, help with the soak up of the mask. Oh my god, my terminology is terrible, but you know, that's what the instructions say, so whatever, I'm not making it up. And then I use a Denman brush to brush the tangles out and brush my hair while the mask is in, because it helps with, you know, the detangling process. Now, one important thing that you want to do while you're brushing your hair, even while you're in the shower, is holding the ends like away from your scalp, because when you brush, you don't want to pull out the hair from the follicles. I already have enough hair loss as it is. I don't want to lose the rest of my hair. If you don't know what a Denman brush is, it's basically a hairbrush for people who have curly hair. It's super cheap. I don't know what the science is behind it, but I think it's better for curly hair. But yeah, like I'll link where I got mine. After that, I just rinse my mask out. So for conditioner, I take a generous amount of conditioner and I just rake it through my hair after rinsing the mask out and brushing. So 2 important factors that conditioner brings into your wash days is that it detangles and it moisturizes, which are both really important for curly hair. Like I said, I use the Shea Moisture conditioner because it smells amazing and I know that it's curly hair friendly. And then I leave the conditioner on for some time while I wash my body and shave and everything else, because you kind of need to leave the conditioner in for a little bit for it to work. So after you're done, you want to rinse the conditioner out, and one important thing that you want to do is to rinse it out with cold water, which is something I never do because I'm scared of cold showers. I love my showers like boiling hot. Can't do it, but it's like really good for you. What rinsing with cold water does is that it locks the moisture into your hair, and that's what you need for your curly hair to be healthy, and it also promotes shine. When I rinse the conditioner out of my hair, I try not to rinse all of the conditioner out because I need that extra moisture. After that, I moisturize my hair with some curling cream or like any type of curling product. I don't know, I use curling cream. I use the Shea Moisture one. Ugh, smells like heaven. But what I do for this step is that I part my hair into sections, and I take an amount of the curling cream depending on how big the section that you're working with is, and then you just rake it using your fingers. No brush, baby. We're done. We've brushed our hair in the shower, so we're not brushing it out of the shower. And then I repeat the step with all the sections. Also, one important thing to keep in mind is to not put the curling cream, or like don't focus the curling cream at the top of your head, because you don't want greasy roots. Put some over there, like kind of like work it upwards, because this is the part that matters the most. But you know, like save most of it for the bottom of your hair rather than the top of your hair. After the curling cream, you want to seal with gel. You either use gel or mousse. I've heard that mousse is better for, you know, the winter months because it's more moisturizing than gel, but right now it's like spring, so I use gel. I think you could use any sort of curly hair friendly gel. I use a Jamaican black castor oil gel. That was a mouthful, but yeah, because it promotes hair growth. You might want to do this step in sections as well. Just take a little bit of the gel and break it through your hair. Then after that, I flip my head over, like have my hair like the girl from The Ring, and just like scrunch it upwards like this. And what that does is it kind of gives your curls a shape to dry into. I don't know if that makes sense. That's what I do, and you guys wanted to know what I do, so I'm just giving you the tea. And the final step, which is also an optional step, is diffusing. If you don't have a diffuser, if you don't want to diffuse, that's also fine. I don't even do it all the time, but I notice that it gives me more volume, so sometimes I do it. But when I do diffuse my hair, I make sure to always use low heat and, you know, like avoid touching my hair with my hands, because that kind of promotes frizziness, and I don't want that. My hair is like already frizzy, as you can see, and I could do without it. All I do to diffuse is flip my head over and scrunch upwards. Sometimes I'll flip to the one side and then the other side, and diffuse as well. Scrunch. Did I say scrunch the first time? I meant diffuse, but like I do it in a scrunching motion where I'll just like up, down, you get what I mean? Like I'm pretty sure you've seen people use diffusers before, but like I said, diffusing isn't a necessary step, but it adds more volume. And one trick that I've noticed is that I could just wait until my hair is like 90% dry and then diffuse. It kind of gives the same effect with less effort. So for the non-wash days, I have two very important tips. There are only two tips for now because I don't want to make this video too long, but they're my two best tips, I want to say. So the first tip that I want to give you guys is to moisturize your hair every single day, and what that comprises of is using the right oils for what you're targeting when it comes to your hair. I'm pretty sure there's an oil for literally everything when it comes to hair, like frizziness, there's an oil for that. No hair growth, there's an oil for that. Hair loss, there's an oil for that. Like, let me tell you, it's a world in itself. Personally, I use multiple oils to target multiple things when it comes to my hair, and I use them both when my hair is wet and when it's dry. So Kiziah HairCare have been kind enough to send me these two oils, the moisturizing oil blend and the scalp health oil blend, and I've been using them every day. Let me tell you, I love them. I've literally noticed a difference, and I've only been using them for like around a week and a half now, and they work wonders. Like, my hair has been dry for like all my life, and they've really helped me combat that dryness. So what I do is that I add a few pumps into my palm. I'll do this at the beginning of the day, after my shower, right before I go to sleep, like literally whenever. And I focus it at the ends of my hair because that's where I experience the most dryness. So they have the ingredients on each bottle. Like, the bottles are really oily because I hold them with my oily hands after I'm done, and I'm pretty sure you could even choose the scents that you want. Like, Cleo reached out to me and she asked me what scents I wanted. Cleo is the girl that owns the business, and I think like she was giving me like options of sweet, fruity, and like something else I can't remember, but you could choose your scents. Like, you could choose what your hair smells like. That's fucking exciting. I will leave the link to their shop in the description down below, and maybe you guys can check them out and possibly get you some hair oils, to get what I mean, to restore your curls, restore your moisture. You need that moisture. Thanks again to Kiziah HairCare for sending me these amazing oils. I will continue using them. You get like a good amount because you don't need too much, but look, I still have almost all of these. I've been using this one more. I love the smell of this one, but I also need scalp health, so I'll be using this one more. The second thing that I'm going to talk about is how to refresh your curls, and I'm giving you the tea right here. So you know when you go to sleep and your hair looks good before you go to sleep, right? And then you wake up and your curls just aren't there anymore. They're all over the place. You'll have that one straight hair, one wavy hair, one curly hair right here. Like, it's all over the place. Well, I have a solution for you. So this woman called Lauren Massey came up with the curly girl method, which is basically a method that you could use to refresh your curls. And you don't really need that many products, really. Like, you'll probably already have these products if you have curly hair and you take care of your hair. So what you'll need is a spray bottle, curling cream, gel, water, and a diffuser is like optional, but a diffuser is also one of the things that you might need if you want it. So what you want to do is take the spray bottle and fill it up with water and spray your hair until it's like wet but not dripping wet. After that, you want to flip your head over with like your hair in front of your face like the girl from The Ring, and take your curling cream, take like an ample amount, do this with the curling cream and do prayer hands. Like, okay, I don't know if you guys can see me, but like this, right? You just like, oops, sorry. That's how you want to spread the curls. That's how you want to spread the curling cream, because that apparently is the way to avoid frizziness, which I'll trust them because I don't want that frizziness. Then you want to seal that with gel. That way you can make your curls look brand new without washing them again. You guys, I literally have so much more to talk about, but I don't want this video to be an hour long, and I'm sure you don't either. But if you enjoy these types of videos and if you want to hear more of what I have to say about like all the stuff that I've tried, all the research that I've done about curly hair, and you know, like curly hair restoration tips, please let me know, because I really enjoy making these videos. Hair care is something I'm very passionate about, and I could keep going on and on about it. But I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video, and if you did, please subscribe to my channel and give this video a like. I just wanted to remind you guys that I will be leaving the link to Kiziah HairCare in the description down below if you guys wanted to check their products out, and I'll be leaving my own socials in the description as well if you want to follow me on any of those. But yeah, that's it from me.